There are 8 cranial bone found in this scalp region. So this is the frontal bone. Then these are 2 parietal bone. And on the back side, this is the occipital bone. The suture found here, the name of that suture is metopic suture. We are putting tilak here. This is a very important suture. This suture is located till the bregma. The meaning of bregma, the ending of frontal bone and starting of parietal bone. The ending of metopic suture and starting of sagittal suture. So this is the place called bregma or anterior fontanel or talu. This is a very important place. Then this is the sagittal suture separating the both parietal bone. Then the suture is going till where the parietal bone is reaching. Then there is a starting of occipital bone in the back side. Occipital bone here on the back side. So the junction of parietal, and occipital. This is the place where the parietal bone making the junction with the occipital bone. So this is called posterior fontanel or the lambda. And there is a junction between the occipital bone and the parietal bone. So there is a suture. So there is a suture here that is called lambdoid suture. I will show you in the image. So look at this image. We can see here, this is the parietal bone and this is the occipital bone. And the junction is called lambda. Or the other name of the junction is posterior fontanel. And from here, we can see the suture. The suture is separating parietal bone with occipital bone. So the name of the suture is lambdoid suture. So we can see in this image, this is the lambdoid suture written here, lambdoid suture. And the junction is lambda. Now one more thing. The suture are very important place because of availability of great amount of energy. So from here, if we are going 3 chun, reaching to the hairline, then we are going 2 more chun, then reaching to the ending of frontal bone. So here our frontal bone is ending. So this is the frontal bone. Now you can see my index finger. So here is the front ending of frontal bone, and on the back side is starting of parietal bone. So again here suture on the both side. One suture is this side. One suture is this side. This suture is attaching this bone with this bone, means frontal bone with parietal bone. So this suture is called coronal suture. It's a very important suture. It's called coronal. So if you look at here, one suture is here. One suture is like a. One suture is on both the side, like this. Then this is the central suture. And again, the suture is going like that. I will show you in the image. Okay, so shall I speak little slowly? I am speaking loudly. Whether my voice is loud, someone is feeling too loud. It's okay. So don't worry, Mr. Obi Balaji. We will be also discussing the point of tinnitus, and we have very good results for tinnitus in the scalp acupuncture. So if we are having tinnitus, then we can't hear the louder sound. So now I will show you one image. Let's see here. This image has been taken from Fang scalp acupuncture, Fang, Dr. Fang. So let's see here. We are looking the scalp from the top. So one suture is going on the both side because this is the frontal bone and these are the parietal bone. So this is the suture separating both the bones. Then one suture is coming in the central, that is called sagittal suture. This sagittal suture is separating both the parietal bone with each other. Then reaching to the lambda, and from the lambda, this is going both the side. This is lambda suture. So this is the lambda suture. The middle one is sagittal suture. The front one is coronal suture. And why to forget our metopic suture? Metopic suture is going in the front side. So this is the metopic suture. So this is becoming a like a whole human body, like the Spider-Man image. Spider-Man. So from the bregma or the anterior fontanel, if we go front side, we can treat the head region. With the help of coronal suture, we can treat the arm. With the help of this middle sagittal suture, whole body. And with the help of this both side suture, we can treat the legs. So we can see this is the whole human body, like the image of the Spider-Man lying down in the prone position, means head down position, over the head, over the skull. So this image is really very wonderful, and this given in the Fang scalp acupuncture. My purpose to show you this image so that you can memorize all the suture. So someone is having problem of the head region. So first you need to reach to the bregma. From here, forefinger or the three chun, that is the hairline, then two chun, that is the bregma or the anterior fontanel. From here, we are having the metopic suture. So our head region is located here. This is the head region. So any problem of the head region, we can treat from here. And this head is like a Spider-Man hanging in the sky, like the head down position. So head is down here. So we can treat the disorders of the brain, any problem from here. Someone is suffering with a facial paralysis, some problem of the motor nerve in the brain, we can treat from here. Just the area anterior to the bregma, this whole area belong to head region. So now this is our choice, whether we put the needle here or we do the stimulation via reflexology or the acupressure. That's our choice. We can put the sujok or the smaller needle, or we can put the bigger needle. So from this area, what we can treat? We can treat the problem of the head region. Look at here. We can insert the multiple needle here. This is the head region. With the help of these needles, we can stimulate the brain, the motor area of the brain. We can increase more amount of the dopamine. Dopamine is the hormone that is also called happy hormone, who is improving the happiness. But as per the Yamamoto, this area is very, very important. Yamamoto also has been taken cerebrum, cerebellum, and many things. I will discuss them later on. Right now, my focus that you should remember that this area is the brain area. Just my focus is this. After that, we will be discussing brain, means cerebrum, cerebellum, and basal ganglia here. Also the cranial nerve here. Right now, just focus, because as per the Dr. Fang, scalp acupuncture, this area belongs to head region till the bregma. After the bregma, if we make these are the arms, like the image of Spider-Man coming till zygomatic bone. This is the zygomatic. We can see this is the zygomatic bone on the just below the eyes. So from here, the arm is spreading around like this coming, but from here, from the brecma. Okay, coming back to the central line. Now from here, this is the sagittal suture, which is belonging to the whole trunk part, like the heart, lungs, spine, upper spine, middle spine, lower spine, lumbar spine, sacral spine, tailbone. Each and every part can be treated here till the lambda. On the lambda, there is an ending of whole body other than the legs starts. So when we are reaching on the depression on the backside, if you see the small kids, newborn baby, then you can feel the depression. You can feel the soft part there. That is called talu. Talu. What you are telling that in your language? What do you tell talu or the posterior frontal? So that is talu, right? Okay, yeah, that is also true. We will be discussing the angle of needle. Don't worry for that. That is very important task. What the right angle we are going to discuss. Coronal suture, lambdoid suture, metopic, and sagittal. I think now you remember the suture. So we can go ahead because our main target to discuss Yamamoto, because in the Yamamoto, everything is included and we will be doing the very great treatment of the brain. Now, take your forefinger and keep on the back side of the head. Where your hair's line is ending, start from there. So wherever your hairline is ending, keep the forefinger there, like that. So suppose hairline ending here. So keep the forefinger like that. Then uppermost finger can feel one protruded part, one elevated part, one protruded part. That is called EOP, very important part. Now I will show you in the image. Kindly palpate everyone and look at this image. So I am telling about this part that is called EOP. External occipital protuberance from the hairline, if you are keeping four fingers. In the chin measurement, it is 2.5 chin up from the hairline. So if you are keeping your forefinger under the fourth number finger, you will feel this protruded part. That is very important in YNSA. That is called external occipital protuberance, right? How many person can feel it? Tell me. How many person can feel? Write in the chat box. If you can feel, if you are keeping the forefinger and you can feel one protruded part. Okay. So that is called EOP, external occipital protuberance. This EOP is really very good and we are going to use for multiple purpose. Now, Look at this image. So this is the DU meridian, which is passing from the central line. The DU meridian is passing from the central line and just dividing whole body into equal part, right and left. This line is very important because I told you this line is connected with the senses. So I can tell if I make the round here, this whole area is connected with the senses. Or we can see in the other image, let's see here. So between the hairline and here, this area is connected with the senses. Let's come back here. If I make one small face, then it will be very correct. Suppose here, I am making two eyes. I am making nose, bigger nose. This is the nose. Okay, let's make the small nose. And I am making the mouth and both the ear. Because these are the sensory organs. What is the sensory organ? The meaning of sensory organ are the eyes. The meaning of sensory organ will be the nose and mouth as well as the ear. These are the sensory organ. Let's see in the other image. Look at here. So this area, the face area is the area who is doing the representation of whole face region. So we can treat the all sensory organ here. Each and every sensory organ can be treated here. If you want, you can make the whole body. So this is the middle body. These are the arms. And these are the legs. So this is the microsystem. The meaning of microsystem, that face is doing the representation of whole body. By using the face, you can treat whole body. But right now our focus is the forehead as per Ynsa. So on the forehead, we are having sensory points. Like look at this image. We have seen many person are putting tilak. It's also very, very scientific. Tilak is very scientific because they are activating this area, which is doing the representation of whole face. So if you talk about the central line, center point, that is called glabella. Glabella. Glabella means third eye or the center point. Okay, now, if from the central line, if I go 1 centimeter right and the 1 centimeter left, then this whole line is called sensory line. In the upper part, we are having eyes. In the middle part, we are having nose, and the lower part, we have mouth. Eyes, nose, and mouth. Right? So we can see here in the other image, the upper part I have represented with the green color, that is eyes. Then the middle part I have demonstrated here with the metal color nose. Nose, that is the metal element color. And I have done the representation of the mouth with the yellow color. So if we are stimulating this area, still ear are left. We will be discussing ear separately because ear are on the both sides. So I have to tell them exact location, right? But thinking about the eyes, nose, and mouth is a very small concept, very, very simple concept. So for knowing the exact location of the eyes, nose, and mouth, first I will show you something else. So in the Yamamoto scalp acupuncture, Dr. Yamamoto has used measurement scale. On the one side, we are having centimeter. On the other side, we are having inches. Upper is centimeter here, and the lower are inches. So we have to measure centimeter. So Dr. Yamamoto told, first you have to reach on the central line. Okay, let's remove this. So first you reach on the anterior hairline. So this is the midpoint of the anterior hairline here. Not working. This is the midpoint of the anterior hairline. Right? Just a midpoint or the due meridian. Now from here, it's a very simple concept. You have to go 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and again 1 centimeter. You have to take 4 steps, even on the other side. 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and 1 centimeter. These are called basic point, which is very good for musculoskeletal problem, means the problem of the muscle and the problem of the bones, the problem of the joint, problem of the vertebra, problem of the knee joint and all, each and every problem which is connected with the muscle and bone. And we know there are lots of problem happening in the human body which is connected with the bones. So these are basic points exactly found on the hairline, exactly on the hair. And from the central, just 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and 1 centimeter. Okay, Yamamoto has not used chun measurement. He has used 1 centimeter, and definitely he was treating 1 centimeter means he is using for adult. If we are using for the kids, then we have to do the measurement accordingly. So just see the centimeter here. So we can see from here, if we go, that's the 1 centimeter, again 1 centimeter, again 1 centimeter, again 1 centimeter. So in this length, we will be able to finish all the points here. So from the center line, if I am coming to the 4 centimeter, so 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and the 1 centimeter, there are 4 points, which is called A, B, knee, and C. Let's write down. So the points are called A, B, knee, and C. Let's see here. So from the center line, if we are moving 1 centimeter, again 1 centimeter, again 1 centimeter, and again 1 centimeter. There are 4 points. Same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these points are called A, B, knee, and C. The knee point is very good for the knee pain. Now you have got a wonderful point, because from the center line, if you are reaching 3 centimeter, this is the excellent point for the knee pain. And we know there are too many people suffering with the knee pain, arthritis of the knee. And in the YNSA, we always put the point on the same side or ipsilateral. ipsilateral, because when we are using the scalp acupuncture, we are having concept of opposite side. But this concept is not in the Yamamoto. In the Yamamoto, we always put the point on the same side. The person is having pain in the right knee, so put the point in the right side. And if the person is having pain in the left knee, put the point on the left side, same side. Whatever you want to treat, do on the same side. Now, this concept is very simple. The A, B, and C. Regarding the A, B, and C, it's very easy to understand. Look at here. I will show you. So the point A, point B, and the point C. So the point A is for head and neck. Head and neck. That is the point A. Then the point B will be for neck and shoulder. So neck is overlapping. And finally, the C point will be for arm. Arm. So the C point will be for shoulder and arm. Again, shoulder is overlapping. So person is suffering with any problem in the head region, treat the A point. Any problem in the shoulder neck region, treat the B point. Any problem in the arm, treat the C point. We can also use 2 points. Suppose someone is having neck pain. You can use A point as well as the B, because both the neck is coming on the both side. Someone is having shoulder pain. You can use B as well as C point. Both the point can be used. Someone is having arm pain, then you can just treat the C point. Arm pain means maybe pain in the elbow, pain in the shoulder. Then you can use only the C point. So this A, B, C concept is very simple. So we have told A, B, knee, and C. So A point, if the person is having any problem the head or the neck. The B point, if the person is having any problem of the neck and the shoulder. And the knee point, definitely, what is the name? Knee, so it's good for knee pain, the problem of the knee. And the finally C point is good for shoulder and arm. So regarding the A point, let's come back here and try to understand the concept. A point is good for head. What is head? Whether we are talking about only headache? No. We are talking about each and everything of the head, whether the headache or the skin problem happening here, or the pain happening anywhere here. Head means any problem here, eyes pain, nose pain, ear pain, or whether we are talking about just pain. No. All the brain disorders, all the neurological problems, each and every problem which is connected to the brain, the deeper part of the brain, we are going to use A point. So the A point will be very useful for the mental retardation, for the cerebral palsy, and as well as Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, any problem which is connected with the nerves, that is A point. The problem of the eyes, the problem of the optic nerve, the problem of the ear, the face problem. So A point is useful for head and neck pain, cervical spondylosis. So I will tell you exactly for the cervical 1, cervical 2, cervical 3 also we have division. It's very easy to understand. So A point is the point we are using for head and neck. For stress, for anxiety, for insomnia, for sleep disorders, we can use the A point. And results are very, very quick. The question comes whether we have to put the needle, that's your choice. If you want to put the needle, yeah. But if you don't want to put the needle, in the next class, I am going to do the demo, means tomorrow, that how to do the treatment even without putting the needle. And treatment will be wonderful. And you can also put the needle. So just reaching on the center line from here, going 1 centimeter, then this is the A point. And we also have to discuss the total length of the A point and just press this point, and this point will be a little tender and painful, and put very little, very little. In the bio, we are not putting deeper needle, very, very little needle, just a very little. With a 30-degree angle, we are putting very little needle. That's it. It's absolutely painless, no pain. Pain is happening when you are using thicker needle and when you are inserting the needle and also passing a little more under the skin. But just little insertion means millimeter insertion will not be painful. If the person is having problem this side, so we are going to use the needle on the same side. So this is the A point, right? So here, no tonification, no sedation. In the Yamamoto scalp acupuncture, just a stimulation, no tonification, no sedation. The Yamamoto is entirely different system because Yamamoto is not something, okay, do this thing and it will happen. No. Dr. Yamamoto has put the needle here, then did the measurement with the machine, and he found that some change is happening in the brain. Then he declared this point as A point, which is very good for brain, and he has subdivided A point from A1 to A8, which we are going to discuss in the next class. So he has seen all the reading in the computer, and accordingly he given the statement and did the treatment, right? So this is the A point, which is 1 centimeter away from the center line. Now regarding the A point is having total 2 centimeter length. It is coming 1 centimeter down from the hairline and it's going 1 centimeter up from the hairline. It's a very highly effective for the cervical spondylosis. So from the central line, if we are going 1 centimeter this side, 1 centimeter this side, now this is the hairline. Now from here, if we go 1 centimeter up, 1 centimeter down, so total 2 centimeter line that goes to the point A. Point A can be divided in 8 subdivisions. We'll be discussing later on. So right now, just think A point is coming 1 centimeter down from the hairline till here. If this is the hairline, then the A point coming 1 centimeter down here. From here, sensory points is starting in the same line, sensory point. Then 3 sensory point, the point of the eyes, on the same line, on the line of A, the point of the nose and the point of the mouth, right? Then eyebrows coming. In that way, this A line is very important here because here we are able to treat brain area, and as soon as the A line finished, we can treat all the sensory organ. Let's see in the image. So from the central line, we are going 1 centimeter right side and the 1 centimeter left side. So this line is going 1 centimeter up and 1 centimeter down. Maybe this line is not so far, so I'm making a little closer. So this line going 1 centimeter up and 1 centimeter down. From here also it is going 1 centimeter up and 1 centimeter down. So the total length of the A point is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter. Right? Now, as soon as this ending, from there, this sensory points is starting. So upper, we can make the 3 point here. The upper point belong to the eyes. Middle point belong to the nose. And the lower point belong to the mouth. I have made the video for this. So we'll be showing tomorrow in the class. So right now you can see here. So from the hairline, if we go 1 centimeter down, A line is completing. Now from your mouth, sorry, eyes, very effective point for the eyes. Someone is suffering with a glaucoma, macular degeneration, uveitis, retinitis pigmentosa, multiple problems with the eyes, we are using A point. Then the nose, blocked nose, nose polyp, rhinitis, sinusitis, inflammation in the nostrils, we are using this nose point. Mouth, stomatitis, mouth ulcer, tongue ulcer, any problem in the mouth, smell coming from the mouth, we are using this mouth point. So these 3.1, 2, and 3 are very much useful. And after that, this eyebrows are starting.